She's not going to say it, not with words, not directly, not in a way that makes it easy for you to miss the meaning and pretend you didn't understand. But she is saying it, constantly, through every small thing her body does before her mouth gets the chance to catch up. The men who understand this never have to guess. They walk into interactions already knowing, and the men who don't, they spend years replaying moments, wondering why nothing ever went further, never realizing she was practically screaming at them in a language they were never taught to read. There are 6 specific signs, and every single one of them appears before she ever says a word. Stay until sign 5. That one most men misread completely, and in misreading it, they lose everything. Number 1, her body moves toward you without permission. Her mind can lie. Her body cannot. Watch where she positions herself. A woman who feels nothing keeps her distance. Not dramatically, not rudely, just naturally. She maintains the comfortable space of someone who isn't pulled in any direction. But a woman whose desire is already awake starts drifting, closer than the conversation requires, angled toward you even in a group, finding small reasons to close the physical gap that keep appearing one after another. She sits near you when there were other options. She stays when she had every reason to leave. Her body keeps finding excuses to exist in your orbit. This isn't conscious. That's the point. Her logical mind is still composing itself, still playing it cool, still managing her expression, but from the shoulders down, she has already made a decision her voice hasn't announced yet. When her body keeps finding its way to yours, trust what her body is telling you. It has been honest longer than she has. Number 2, the eye contact that breaks too fast. Most men are waiting for a long-held stare. That's not what this looks like. Real desire doesn't hold the gaze steadily. It makes contact, lingers one beat longer than it should, and then breaks, quickly, almost nervously, like she looked too long and caught herself. That fast break is the signal, not the stare, the retreat, because she felt something in that moment she wasn't ready to show. Her nervous system responded before her composure could cover it, and the speed of the look away is directly proportional to how much she felt. Watch for it. She glances at your mouth while you talk. She touches her neck or her hair immediately after eye contact. She bites her lip without realizing she's doing it. None of this is performance. It's her body processing something her mind is still pretending isn't happening. Number 3, she touches you for no real reason. Women do not touch men they feel nothing for. This is not complicated. The touch that matters isn't dramatic. It's the opposite. A hand on your arm that stays slightly too long, fixing something on your sleeve she didn't need to fix. Her leg making contact with yours under a table and not moving away. Each of these is a test disguised as an accident. She is checking how your body feels, checking how you respond, checking whether the physical space between you feels safe enough to close further. She is getting used to your presence on a sensory level before she has the courage to close what remains of the distance. If you respond with calm confidence, not flinching, not making it strange, not overreacting, you pass, and she moves closer. If you freeze or pull back, she reads it as a door closing, and she stops testing. Number 4, she becomes inconsistent. This one breaks men because it looks like she's pulling away. One day she is warm, open, fully present. The next she is distant, quiet, harder to reach. And the man who doesn't understand female psychology concludes she has lost interest and starts adjusting himself to win her back. That adjustment is the mistake. The inconsistency is not confusion. It is a woman whose desire for you has grown stronger than she is comfortable admitting. She gets close, feels the pull, gets scared of how much she feels, and creates distance to protect herself. Then the pull wins, and she comes back closer than before. That push and pull is not a red flag. It is one of the clearest indicators that what she feels for you specifically has moved past casual interest into something she is actively trying to manage. Don't chase the distance. Hold your position. Let her feel the pull without the panic of a man who needs her to stay. Number 5. She tests you right before the walls come down. This is the one almost every man fails. Right before a woman is ready to fully let her guard down, she tests, not to create a problem, to confirm something. She gets emotional about something small. She asks a question that has a right and wrong answer. She pulls back suddenly to see if you panic. She challenges your patience or your stability in a moment when everything was going perfectly. She is not sabotaging. She is checking whether the man she is about to be vulnerable with is actually who she thinks he is. Because for a woman, physical intimacy is not just physical. It is the last door she opens. And she needs to know, before she opens it, that the man on the other side is solid, that he will not crumble under emotional pressure, that his calm is real and not just a performance that disappears the moment things get complicated. If you stay grounded in that moment, steady, patient, unbothered, she gets her answer. And once she has it, the walls come down on their own. Number 6. The silence that says everything. Not every sign is loud. The quietest one is often the most true. She sits next to you without needing to fill the air. No performance, no conversation for conversation's sake. Just existing beside you with her guard completely gone. When a woman is comfortable in silence with a man, she is not just comfortable, she is safe. And a woman who feels safe, genuinely safe, not just politely comfortable, stops protecting herself. Her voice softens, her questions become personal. She asks about your fears, your pain, what hurt you, what you want. Not because she is curious in a general way, because she is about to show you those same things in herself, and she needs to know you will handle them carefully. That is the final sign, not the loudest, the most honest. She is not asking for permission, she is checking if you are ready. She was never going to say it directly. That was never how this was going to work. The language she speaks is quieter than words and older than conversation. It lives in where she positions her body, how fast she looks away, why she keeps finding reasons to touch you, what her inconsistency is actually telling you. The men who miss all of this are not unintelligent. They were simply never taught what they were looking at. Now you know. The signs were always there. In every interaction you have ever had with a woman who wanted more than you realized. They were there before you arrived, and they were still there after you left. The question is no longer whether you will see them. The question is what you do when you do.